everyone, welcome back. This must be the season of foundations because today we're here to test another foundation. I feel like that's all I've done this month. I did the Chanel versus the e.l.f. and then I did the e.l.f. powder, and now today we are testing one that I was so excited. As soon as I saw it launch or even revealed, I'm like, okay, I'm purchasing that as soon as I can. So it went live on the Kosas website and I bought it instantly. We are talking about the Kosas, why do I keep touching my face? The Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation with Broad Spectrum SPF 25. And I am so excited to test this. If you don't know, the Revealer Concealer has been a favorite since I got it. I don't remember if I bought it when it first came out. I think I did. Ever since I bought that concealer, that's been my go-to. I went from the Milk Makeup Flex to the Kosas, and I bounced back and forth for a while, but I've been using the Kosas consistently for a while. I ran out of one. I'm probably about a third of the way through another one, and it's just the only concealer I use right now. It's hydrating, smoothing, I love it. So I wanted to see if this foundation would make a good pair for it, if it would give me the same effect, but for the rest of my face. So that's what we're doing today. Here is what the foundation looks like. It comes in a pump. I'm not a huge yellow fan, but for some reason it works on this and I love it. I love that it matches the concealer. I don't know why, but I just find this so aesthetically pleasing that it's like the same but bigger. I don't know. I just love this. So we're gonna do an almost full face of Kosas. I don't have everything, but I do have the foundation, concealer, powder, and I have the brow product. I have eyeshadow, lip oil, and yeah. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna try out this foundation. I'm gonna do an almost full face of, almost said Merit, this is not Merit. I'm gonna do an almost full face of Kosas in the process, but we're gonna test out this foundation today. I'm gonna wear it all day and we'll see what it ends up looking like. But let's go ahead and get into putting this thing on the face. All right, so let's see what this looks like on the face. It is pretty watery, which I do enjoy that texture in foundations. I'm gonna start with a sponge. This is the e.l.f. Complexion Sponge, and I am going to start by just dotting this on the face, and we're just gonna spread it out from there. So with the sponge, this seems very hydrating, which I love. I am going to use a brush on the other side to see if the finish is any different or the coverage is any different, but I'm going to put some on the back of my hand again. I'll start with a pump, and I'm going to use my Merit No. 1 blending brush. This is pretty much all I use for foundation and concealer and cream bronzer and any kind of cream product on my face. I always use this. So yeah, it has a weird smell to it. It's not like scented, it just has a weird, I guess the ingredients in it smell a little weird. And it's not too off-putting, it just smells weird. I think that the side with the brush went a lot farther. I used one pump and there's still some left on this side. I used 2 pumps and used it all. So the brush definitely went farther, and I actually like the finish better with it. So I'm gonna take a little bit on the brush on this side and see if we can get it to match. So I would say this is a nice solid medium coverage. I still have some on the back of my hand, so I think I could get away with 1 pump for my entire face with this brush. But yeah, here's how it's sitting on the face, and so far I'm loving it. Let's go ahead and put on the rest to see how it ends up looking. Yeah, I've got leftover now. I'll wipe it on the sponge because that seems to eat it up. Please ignore my crazy hair right now. I have a migraine and I've had my headache hat on and I have not done anything with my hair. So I also just painted my nails really quick, and so they're not all the way dry and they're really messy, so sorry. I'm trying. So I'm gonna take the Kosas Revealer Concealer, and this is my second one, and I'm not getting low, but I'm using it up. I really enjoy this concealer. that it's hydrating without being greasy. It covers a nice medium coverage. I don't like too heavy of concealer, but I do want it to do something. I think this is like the perfect Goldilocks concealer for me, and I just really enjoy it. The concealer and the foundation seem to have a very similar finish, and they blend together very well. It's kind of like I just had the concealer all over my face. I'm liking it so far. I will set that with the Kosas powder, but I want to kind of let it settle and do my eyebrows real quick. So we're going to use the Kosas Brow Pop. This is the only other pencil I use. I use the Winky Lux Unibrow, and I use the Kosas Brow Pop. The Unibrow and this have the same shape. This is just a little bit smaller, and I really enjoy this. And I also really like the packaging. The color of this is just, it's my favorite. Do the brows real quick. One thing, I know this is a small thing, but one thing I love about this brow pencil is that the caps on either end are the same size. And so you don't have to worry about which end you're putting the cap on. I know that's minor, but the Winky Lux, one's longer than the other, and I always like go to put the wrong cap on. And I really appreciate that. It's the small things, but that's one thing I really love about this. So this overall is like my perfect brow pencil. I love this. And I have the shade medium brown. So now I'm going to lightly set the face with the Kosas Cloud Set and in the shade Airy. And I love this powder. I love this so much that the packaging broke on my first one, so I bought a second one. Now I will say that the second one that I bought, the top was like hard pan when I bought it. Here's my original one and here's the newer one. So I've had to scrape it, and I don't know if you can tell, but the top of this is hard pan. The first one I have is so much softer. So I don't know why that is. Like, here's the first one. And here's the second one. Less product comes off, but I'm not really sure why that is. I saw actually Rach Love reviewed this powder in hers. She had to scrape, and I was like, what? I didn't have that experience with mine, and then I bought my second one and it was like that. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. If you have this powder, let me know if that happened to you. That issue aside, I do love this powder. So I'm gonna take the Luxie Tapered Highlighter 522 brush and just swirl that in this powder. And I'm gonna tap this under my eyes and on the lids. And I'm just gonna set kind of in the middle of my face. Okay, so there is the base with foundation, concealer, and powder, all from Kosas. So far I like this. I don't know yet if I love it. I have to kind of wear it and see how it is lasting. But let's go ahead and do the rest of the face. I did buy 2 other Kosas products with the foundation to get the free shipping. One is an eyeshadow and the other is, I don't remember. That's kind of sad. Warm Iridescent Pearl. 10-second eye, so that's the eyeshadow. What is this? Oh, I got a new wet lip oil plumping gloss. I love this product from Kosas. I've bought 2 of them, and I have one in my camera bag that I keep with me on photo shoots, and the other one was the clear one, and I used it so much. I loved how hydrating it was. I gave it to my sister because her lips are always dry, and I was like, use this. So I kind of miss having that clear one, but I bought another one so I can keep it in my purse, and this shade looks beautiful. This is in Unhooked. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and put this on. This is one of my favorite lip oils of all time. I love that. And the Merit, those 2 are my favorite. Oh, speaking of Merit is coming out with lipsticks. I'm so excited. Let me know if you want me to get them. I'm going to anyways, but oh my gosh, I get so excited to try out the Merit lipstick. I don't know when it's coming yet. I just saw it on Trend Mood yesterday, so I cannot wait though. I don't know if they'll be sending me one. I haven't heard anything, so I kind of doubt it, but I will definitely pick one up to show you and try. This is the Kosas 10-second eye in electric. I don't know if I've used one of these, but I think I'm just gonna swipe it on and then tap it out with my finger. Wow, it's going a lot farther than I thought. That's really pretty. It's a very, very natural. It's almost, so it's kind of like my exact skin tone, this specific shade. So it's like concealer with a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's very, very pretty for a nice, easy, everyday eyeshadow. The shimmer seems to dissipate if you blend it too much. So there's the eyeshadow. I don't know how I feel. It doesn't show up a whole lot. I think with a little bit of bronzer in the crease, this would look really nice. So I may actually add bronzer in the crease, but there is that. For blush today, I'm going to use the Merit in Cheeky. I have another shade. I was actually sent another shade, but I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to take a picture of it before I ruined it, and I just haven't had a chance to yet. So I'm excited to try that shade as well. So let me put this on real quick. Love these blushes, so pretty. I'm gonna bring out my Lila B Duo bronzer. I love this thing, and I actually haven't used it in a little while. I've been using cream bronzers. So I'm going to take, this is actually a Radiance brush from Moda Pro, but it's a very loosely packed brush. So it will diffuse the color very softly and evenly. I'm liking the way my skin is looking though. Okay, and I think I am gonna take this bronzer in the crease as well. I feel like my eyes are a little bit too bare, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and just sweep it through my crease just to define the eye area a little bit more. And then under the lash line, it just helps pull it all together. I think that 10-second eye product is the first Kosas product I've tried that I am not in love with, and I think that it just is too sheer and natural for my taste. I like having a little bit more on the lid. It's not a bad product, it's just not quite my taste. Let's go ahead and put on some mascara to see how this all comes together. Of course, this is really the only mascara I'm using right now, is the Merit Perfect Black Lengthening Mascara. Okay, so here is the finished face. I've been looking up close at my skin, and I've got to say, I am thoroughly impressed with this foundation as of right now. My skin looks more plump. It really is just a concealer all over my face. I really feel like this is the concealer in a more watery version because the concealer's a little bit thicker, but this, oh, I love it. Right now. We'll see how it wears. I'm not sure. For the rest of the face, the lip oil, love so much. I actually don't think I like the 10-second eye. It's just not for me. No. I think I might actually put a shimmer on top of that because I don't like the eyeshadow. But the foundation is what we're here to test today, and as of right now, I am loving it. I'm excited. We have a busy day today. I have a lot of work to do. Lincoln has speech therapy in a little bit, so we have to go to that. So I'm gonna wear this throughout the day, and then I think I'm going to come back tonight and show you what it's looking like, let you know how I thought it looked throughout the day and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm probably gonna fix my hair too because it's crazy. I will see you guys later. All right guys, we are back home, and I looked at my face since being back home, but while I was out, my makeup looked great. So let's see. It is around 4 o'clock. Thank you, child. And I have a migraine, so I'm gonna have to soak in the tub and take my makeup off. So I figured we would look at it one last time. All right, let's take a look and see. So looking up close at this, it doesn't look as good as it did earlier. I'm not overly impressed with the way this wore. My skin looks a little bit dry. My skin looks dry everywhere right now, actually, even under my eyes. It doesn't look awful, but it does look like it's worn off quite a bit. So I was much more impressed with this at the beginning of the day than I am now, but it could just be I'm having a horrible day. My first impressions, I like it, but I'm not sure yet. But I'm gonna continue to try this out and I will update you. I will be doing a winter makeup wrap up in the next couple of weeks, so I will be able to update you in that video what I'm thinking and how it wore after wearing it for several days. But for now, it's fine. I loved it to begin with. Gotta wrap this video up because my head's going to explode. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below and I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. What do you want? You gotta say it. Say pepper.